can it be? Showing up with Tony T, yes, Ramon SEO. To the double T, befuddling these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing out. It's plain to see. The morning steam is the A-team, Mr. T. And I pity the fools who can't hang. Coming with real game, it's sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get situated and listen to the picks. And it goes a little something like this.
And a pleasant good morning to you from Tony'sPicks.com. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam for Monday, July 22nd. It's getting close, gang. We're getting close to that time of the year. Man, just a month away. We'll be getting ready for some action for sure here, but we've got Major League Baseball to look at here today, certainly. Let me turn off this background here, I think. Let me see what I got. There's Dave in the thing. I've let my background run amok here, it looks like, back there. Appreciate everyone putting up with me here. There we go. How's that? That looks a little better. And we're here for a preview of today's Major League Baseball card. And I'll talk a little bit also about NBA Summer League Championship game today with Memphis and Miami. Miami was able to get in there last night with that little surge, and Memphis gets in there as well. We'll see, get a little basketball action tonight before we get underway. Listen, by the time we hit the air here on Wednesday morning at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, guess what? We'll be involved in the Summer Olympic Games. Yes, that's right. Even though Friday is the opening ceremony in Paris, soccer begins on Thursday, and there'll be action here. Remember, the men's tournament is at 23 and under. You get 3 exemptions to use on older players. The women is an open format. Canada, defending champs on the women's side, and Brazil, who didn't qualify for the Olympics, won the men's last time. And breaking news this morning, just within the last hour or so, we found out who the flag bearer would be for the United States. And hey, it feels like one of our own as far as the big sports are concerned. LeBron James will carry the American flag into the l'Estade here on Friday. Early, you'll have to watch it early if you want to get the full Olympics opening ceremonies. I've got to wait until the evening with Tirico, and I think the commentators on the opening ceremonies, I'm concerned a little bit, but Mike Tirico, Kelly Clarkson, and Peyton Manning apparently are the commentators. I guess we've had enough of Matt Lauer, I guess, or I guess they're busy. They got a little busy yesterday over there with maybe. You wonder if actually the Olympics were next year, if at this time, if LeBron James would carry the American flag. That would be my question, Dave Dickens. Hey, let me say hello to everyone in the chat, and thank you for coming in here today. We'll preview our games. Bob Martin here. He's going to go with Team Steam consensus. Hey, we better do a little better. Team Steam, the consensus. Did have a few winners yesterday, but felt like we were up against it a little bit. With some of the plays of Team Steam, but I know we were able to grind out a few of them yesterday, including I thought one impressive one yesterday, that White Sox Royals under. We all agreed, Bo, myself, Stephen Duncan, nice play yesterday. We also all kind of rolled with the Tigers and the Blue Jays game over, the way I'm looking at it right here. So thanks, Bob. We'll get some winners today. There's Dave. Thank you very much, Dave. Great to see you yesterday. Spent some time with Dave doing a broadcast. Ziggy Balls here this morning. Always great to have Ziggy. Thomas Bird's ready to come on, ride the train. Woo, woo, and ride it. Ron's here. and Jermaine here joining us as well. And, you'd think, Jermaine, you'd think if any host here or on any of these shows were going to attract the ladies, come on. This would be the show, right? All right. Oh, not because, because everybody knows I'm, available. Anyway, Dave, like the Padres, taking 2 out of 3 with the Guard. Hey, how about me? I tried to give you the Guardians yesterday, and it was the Guardians that couldn't get the offense going against the Padres. I had a premium, but team consensus winner yesterday. Let me make my point clear on the under yesterday. Padres Guardians, great job by Team Steam getting that win yesterday. I had a premium on the under on the Guardians, and I went a big day yesterday here on the site. We'll go over to tonyspicks.com in just a moment. And Ron hit a big one yesterday as well. Nate's hitting parlays. Hey, we must be doing something live here. Okay. Ron, I'll get you on here, Ron. An email was sent out about 2 or 3 weeks ago with how to log into the where we have the link, but you just get in touch with me. We'll find a way to get it done. I'm on X, by the way. Anybody can find me and hit me up on X. There's my little address. Also, the other address too. You can get my videos here at Tony's Picks Ramon if you use X. So I usually post videos during the WNBA. We're going to be ramping it up here with college football for sure in a couple of weeks. Let's just call it like it is. Can't wait. Let's see who else we got here this morning. Thank you, everybody. So we can't wait, Ron. It's going to be magic. I have a feeling here. So, and we'll be talking. I'll be covering the Olympics here a little bit just because it is still going to be a little slow here during the summer. And, I'm a peak Olympics guy. I got to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are still down, maybe it doesn't hold the same regard for a lot of people, but I don't know. As someone from as a child of the 70s, I still feel pretty strong about the Olympics. Hello to Eugene Hill. What a great synopsis here. Even if I've got to adjust my life here to read it. Let me get it here and try to put myself perfect. Best value dogs, Cardinals, keep homering, please. Been back in Tampa. Poor Yankees with the Mets small favorite. This is great. I don't even know what it says, but I love it all. And appreciate you, Eugene. See what else we got. Gerardo here this morning. I think we'll get a few soccer picks from Gerardo in the days to come with our Olympics. The tournaments will run pretty much concurrently. In the past, they've had a little bit of a gap because of the venues, but I think these are running. We're in France. We can run we've got some football stadiums, and believe they'll be running them concurrently. Here, I think the men's tournament on Wednesday and the women's on Thursday. Maybe they alternate a little bit too. I'm thinking. I haven't actually looked at it. I just know the tournament starts here this week. So, all right, and let's see here. A little more from you. I just want to see what Eugene. I can't. Love it. Hey, and I hope this is DJ Elf. Bob McCormick, good morning. This better be DJ Elf. And if it is DJ Elf, if it's DeJelf, that's fine too. But you know what? If it isn't, you better just change it to DJ Elf, because there is no, you are DJ Elf, and I think you might be onto something there. You've heard of the elf on a shelf? Here's DJ Elf. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Let me go over to tonyspicks.com, see who did well yesterday here on the show. It was a big day yesterday, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, for me, I had a winning day. I know there was talking about the news of the world here. Gerardo, Gerardo, I try to point out the big Olympic soccer tour. And you know what? People kind of down on Olympic soccer too because of the format. But Gerardo says, you know what? I'm going to be in the UEFA qualifiers. So we'll take that for sure. That almost falls a little bit even out of my range there. Yeah, I know we get some top teams in qualifying as far as from the leagues that they come from, but And Howard here, good morning as well. All right, let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com and see who did well on the site. Besides me, I got to be on top for once with an 8-3 day. What happened? I went to uh, take a nap, and one of the games blew up on me. I thought I was going to have a better day than that, but got a little slow there in the afternoon. So all right, here we go with Scott Doubles. There's Doubles. I hope he's here right now. He'd have, if he was, he would have said something about LeBron carrying the flag next year. Uh, Tiffany Mance 3-0 as well. They both went 3-0. Two old ladies bent consensus. 3-2. Ben Ruhala. Look how Ben does it, you guys, every time. 3-3 record, up 141. I wish I could be Ben Ruhala sometimes in baseball. EPA Sports Hoops wins his only play. Daniel Wolasachuk wins his only play. Ruben Marlboro 2-1. Nick Lagaretos and Jerry Lewis went 3-2. Last 7 days on the site. Tiffany Mance rolling a big one. Here, 9-1 record for Tiffany. Daniel Wolasachuk also here, 75%. Jonathan Solo Malone. We're going to get Solo on the air here soon, 67%. Ruben Marlboro, 70% as well. Two old ladies that bet consensus up there, 57%. Brandon Check, 60%. Jerry Lewis up there, unit and a half over the last week. Mindy Hahn, a unit quarter. Bodun up a unit. And over the last 30 days, it's Brandon Check up 20 and 2/3 units. Ben Ruhala there. You see his perfect even record, 73 and 73, and he's up 13.85 units. Go through, look at Ben's picks, and I promise you, it might change. If you're wondering about how and when to take dogs, you might not find it there, but it does give you a little bit of insight. Check out Ben's picks. You can check him out. In his handicapper profile page. You can check out all the handicappers' previous picks in their handicapper profile page. Click on their name and you'll get to it. Danny Dimes, Daniel Wolasachuk, and our own Bo Dunn, 4 and 2/3 units over the last 30 days. You click on the All Cappers tab. That's how you find all the cappers on our network. You scroll down, find the handicapper of your choice, and that's how you get signed up. Click on me there, and you can see I'll have my plays for today in Major League Baseball, and I may also have a pick in that NBA Summer League. But check out my packages here. 3-day All Sports Pass gets you through a few days here, Major League Baseball, for $99. But use that promo code Tony T at checkout. That'll save you 20% off all premium pick packages. Here, you can get a 7-day pass right now. Take me right through to next Monday's action as well. And I'll have picks in Major League Baseball here most of the week, all week here, as a matter of fact. And any other sports that come up. In fact, we'll have UFC action this week. They're headed over to the UK this week for their main event. All right. Let's see what we got here with the line service pouting off here. Oh, okay. The Dodgers. Well, we knew this news, but I guess it's official now, at least on the line service. So the books are starting to make their move here finally. We knew only a couple of books were listed in the game with the Dodgers and the Giants tonight, but we get the word here. Looks like River Ryan will make his Major League debut tonight, just what the Dodgers need. Their number 4 prospect to come up. Now, maybe they are a little bit of a stretch here to bring up River Ryan at this time. Might be arriving ahead of schedule with the way the Dodgers have been going. But good news. I mean, good news for you Dodger fans out there. Clayton Kershaw, Tyler Glasnow, they're pretty much ready to come off the disabled list this week and probably going to be pitching here in the next couple of days, Wednesday and Thursday. For Kershaw, obviously a big deal here with his return because of he's coming off a surgery. You think of all the times that Clayton Kershaw's been injured, but really he's really just rehabbed himself or wear and tear, rest injuries. But this is the first time he'll ever be coming off of an actual surgery, so I'm sure he'll be fine. And let's head back over to a few more comments, get the show going, preview the baseball here today. All right. And Ron has a little parlay action for us. And Eugene Hill thinks that the White Sox should trade Fetty. How about it, man? Guess they could just trade all their good pitchers for what, hitters? I don't know what they would do. I guess he's a little bit older and probably the one that has the value of all those young guys you're going to hang on to. I gotcha. All right. Yeah, Gerardo. Yeah, Olympic soccer is under 23, but you get 3 players you can have over over the limit. So, all right. Yeah, and Gerardo going over some of the odds there as well. Yeah, no doubt. You have with the women, it'll be even though Canada's champs, they're like 20 to 1. But the women's side, you got Spain, you got Spain, you got the U.S. and the U.S. haven't looked that great. France is 5 to 1. Spain's like maybe 2 to 1, maybe a little under 2 to 1. U.S. is 2 to 1. Men's side, you have wide open. France, Spain, Argentina, all with favorite odds there. France is 2 to 1, Spain 7 to 2, and Argentina is about 3 to 1 or so. And from there, you have outside contenders. Morocco 11 to 1, Japan 18 to 1. That's where you get to the U.S. at 20 to 1 here for the tournament, the 16-team men's field. All right. And thank you, Eugene. Man, what a great contribution here. He's all rocking part of Team Steam already. Ron Crawford here today. He's got his spreadsheet play of the day here with the Philadelphia Phillies today on the road against the Twins. Thank you for stopping by, Ron. All right, we can go ahead. I don't know if there's any other new other than one more note. I want to talk about the Open Championship. I mean, you got to have that, and that was a big deal yesterday, right? Over at the Open with Xander Schauffele, my man from Scripps Ranch High School in San Diego, wins his second major in impressive fashion. Yeah, I was calling out the wrong Scotty. I was calling out the wrong Scotty there to win it, but great job by Xander to take care of the tournament there in at the Open Championship. So that was I thought the other big news of the day here yesterday. All right, but man, he put all those birdies together. Here we go. With our first game here. Oh, there we go. All right, we do have one wraparound day game here in just a couple of hours between the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Yankees here with Zach Littell on the mound going up against Carlos Rodon. Let's see if I can't get my plays in order here. A little slow start for a Monday for me. All right. For Zach Littell here on the road, he's got a 5.4 ERA in his last 3 starts. Tampa comes in here having won 6 of their last 9 games. They've gone over in 3 straight. For Rodon, he has a 10.8 ERA in his last 6 starts. The Yankees lost all of those games. He's 0-5 in those 6 starts. Yankees have gone over in 12 of their last 15 games. Rodon has never beaten Tampa Bay. 0-3 with a 5.34 ERA. The Yankees have dropped 20 of their last 29 games. They've gone over in 18 of their last 26. So Yankees, huge favorite here. Why not? I mean, they're not playing very well, and the Rays are doing okay. So let's just make them $1.75 because they're the Yankees. Maybe it's a little lower now. I see some of the sharp books here, maybe $1.60. I'll call it $1.60. I need to get that Yankee price down here. I'm not taking them. I'm just saying, if you want a discount, You're on the Yankees today, but I don't know if I could do it. Hey, here comes Nate. He's got his top play on the White Sox team total under. Thank you, Nate. I'll squeeze that in there for you. And William does say he's got the Yankees in a bounce back here yesterday. You know, we were on them here with the consensus play. We laid the 1.5. Uh, I've had concerns there, but I was ready to roll with you. I mentioned the money line, but the consensus was a run line, and well, it was more Tampa Bay reverse run line. They won 6-4. Ziggy's going over here in this one. And Nate says, well, don't, the Rays have just been giving these guys a problem forever. We know that for sure. New York, Tampa's covered 3 of the last 4 on the run line here. Nicholas has it as a pitcher's duel. Dave says, give me the under. And Jermaine is on the Rays on the run line. Fernando's got us some soccer action here for a Monday. I'm playing some tennis as well. And Bob McCormick wants to go under here. Chad's here to stopping by. He wants is OL Chad is how about Olympic basketball? Does that qualify? All right, I don't know. We'll see. Give me the word, Chad. On the Olympics, you got packages. You got plays. Hey, here's Justin and Ray's over for Justin. He says, "Give me the over here in this one." I don't know if I want the over here on getaway day in a day game, but yeah, Rodon's been pretty bad. But give me the under here in this one as my play on getaway day. All right. Am I coming through here? This thing says I'm not coming through, but we got 60 of you here watching, so it feels like it's working. All right. And I think that's it for this one. Let's move on to the next. We're into the night card now. Here with the New York Mets and Drew Peterson on the road. Going to be a big favorite here. And look, I mean, on the surface, we'd think pretty solid matchup here and a big discount maybe for the Mets at $1. It's not quite $1.60. I think you can find $1.50s out there right now in this one with Peterson on the road against Chirinos. Bit of a bullpen game here, certainly. Total right now sitting at 8.5, maybe just shaded to the over slightly here. The steam did come in on the Marlins. That's what kind of took this price down. Right now, the Marlins are probably down to $1.30, $1.25 in some places. So I think we could shave 10 cents off of this Mets price here, it feels like. And that total, yeah, that one looks pretty solid there at 8.5. So let's get into it and see what we can do here. It just feels like, man, it is if you look at, think Peterson, and I'm thinking against the Marlins here, that maybe certainly we know the Marlins and their record against these left-handed starters are just awful. I mean, it's just hard to even want to consider trying to take the Marlins here. But man, at this price, the advantages might be so significant. It's going to be hard. I'm going to definitely rely on the chat, see what they think here coming in. Marlins, it's not as, they did win a couple here over the last week or two against left-handers. They're now 6-28 against left-handed pitching this season. So that's, it's been a big talking point for gamblers, I think, a little bit, trying to ride this out with the Marlins a little bit. Chirinos has had 5 starts now, a 5.76 ERA. Miami's 3-2 when he starts. He's been touched up pretty good by the Mets in just a couple of appearances, but not significant enough. Peterson has a 2.33 ERA in his last 5 starts and a 2-0 record. The Mets have won 7 straight games with Peterson on the mound. They've won 8 of their last 12 overall. The Marlins have dropped 11 of their last 16. They're 20-32 at home. They've gone over in 10 of their last 16. Let's get the chat on this one. and see what you guys are up to. All right. Chad says he'll only play the games that have competitive spreads. Okay, here. Hey, to Ty Clinton. Hello, Ty Clinton. Here's some baseball steam coming in right now as I hem and haw over the Marlins and the Mets, but this is live here, and this is why you're here on the morning steam. It's the matchup between the White Sox and the Rangers. We're getting information right now that this total is being steamed to the over. That's the way I was leaning in this one. The total there is was 8, but now we're already starting to see 8.5 under 15 at Bet Online, 8.5 under 15 at Bovada, and 8.5 under 15 at DraftKings. So total moving higher there. With that game, we talked about Fetty there in the open, and White Sox and Rangers today. We'll get to it in a few minutes here on the morning steam. All right. Mets and Marlins, like I said, the Marlins definitely they've kind of done pretty well. They hang in there certainly against the Mets. The Marlins have covered 7 straight run lines at home. A lot of, I think several of them were as dogs against the Mets. So they do make it competitive, but the matchup is just so bad for the Marlins against a left-hander like Peterson. And you get a discount on the Mets. Gosh, give me the comments. Here we go. Let me find what we're doing here. Ray is here today. He'll take the Marlins on the money line. Thomas says, give me the over. Luis says, I want the under. William is on the Mets. Ziggy's on the Mets. Fernando's going over. And Dave will take the over as well. Nate says he's got under and Mets first 5. Mets first 5 here. For Peterson, he's 6-1-1 in the first 5 innings this season. Chirinos 1-3-1. And here is Ron, likes the Mets today. He also says Peterson to get a win. Mets for Justin. And Eugene here wants a Yankees-Mets parlay, it looks like. Bob McCormick, Mets run line over. Stop Geo, great to have you stopping by today. Thank you. And Dre is on the Mets. Pressure's on now. This one, it just feels so uncomfortable. But at least you're getting a discount here, maybe with the Mets here today. And the matchup just seems too overwhelming. I want to. The steam came in on Miami. Let me take them on the run line. I'll take Miami plus a 1.5 here. Let me look at that price. If it's over $1.50, I'm not gonna do it. And it is it's $1.25 minus 125. So that sounds just fine. Give me the Marlins on the run line here. This one's probably 4-3. Maybe it'll stay under for sure. It feels like 4-3 Mets maybe win here. All right, next up, that one's a toughie for me. Here's the Cardinals taking on the Pirates with Palante going on the road here against Keller. And you have the Pirates with their hot streak right now. We're going to be favored here at home. Keller, though, 5.5 ERA in his last 3 starts. But when Keller starts, the Pirates are money, man. They've gone 10-2 with Keller on the mound in his last 12 starts. They've gone over in 4 straight starts. The Pirates have won 8 of their last 10 games. Overall, yesterday they fell flat, didn't have any offense against the Phillies and their young pitcher and the bullpen of the Phillies. 6-0 shutout yesterday here with the Phillies winning on the road at the Pirates. For the Cardinals and Palante, he's got a 3.7 ERA in his last 4 starts. Cardinals are 5-3 with Palante. Palante has faced the Pirates 14 times, but just one start. 3.86 ERA. Cardinals have won 10 of their last 16 games. They've also gone over in 10 of their last 15 games overall. Pirates have gone under in 5 of their last 7. See if your comments here coming in here with the Cardinals and the Pirates. Pirates, they're pretty good off of a loss, that's for sure. And man, here we go with Cardinal. Oh man, I'm missing him here. Let me go back here. Justin starts us off. He's got the Cards as his top play today. Thomas says everyone likes the Cardinals on the money line. Justin also the team total over. Williams on the Cardinals here. Ziggy on the over. And just like that, wow, just like that, Cardinals. Didn't take long for Team Steam to come to a consensus with the Cardinals today. Wow, okay. Yeah, I figured they might be pretty popular, but I didn't know they'd be this popular. Here's Nathan on the Cardinals here. I want to say hello to Mr. Tomatoes joining us today. Dre is on the over. Dave is on the Cards. Fernando lean to the under. Nobody wants the Pirates. All right. I'll probably just go with Team Steam here. Pirates they do bounce back well, no doubt about it. I think we'll probably see pretty good pitching. I think Keller, I think the 5.5 ERA, I'm more interested in him at home. I'll just take the Cardinals with the consensus pick here today. The Team Steam consensus. We're going to get a bounce back. So I'll roll with you guys. All right. Next up. The Tigers and Tariq Skubal going up against the Cardinals and Carlos Carrasco. Well, I can see where this one's headed. I don't know if we'll have to worry about it yet, Thomas, but I'm not even going to look at the comments here. I'll talk about the game. I just feel like now it could be a lot of first fives. You guys are pretty sophisticated with the derivative like that, and with Skubal against Carrasco, it just feels like an automatic first five, especially if you get a decent price. Now, interestingly enough, in this game where you have the Tigers, I mean, they're kind of onto it a little bit, right? You have the Tigers for $1.25 in the game, but they're $1.60 for the first 5 innings. So everyone's going to be thinking the same thing. But, well, if you want to go against Carrasco and you get a hot pitcher like Skubal, who does seem to fare well and doesn't get any run support, maybe you'll be willing to lay that $1.60. Skubal has an ERA just over 2 in his last 4 starts, a couple of wins. Detroit's 12-7 with Skubal. He's 12-3-4 in the first 5 this season. Detroit 10-3 in their last 13 games. Carrasco, he's 4-1 in his last 5 home starts, 4.29 ERA in his last 4 overall starts, an 0-1 record in those starts. Carrasco's been around. He's started 25 times in his career against Detroit, a 3.5 ERA, a 12-9 record. He's on the downside, so you can pump those numbers up a little bit. Cleveland, all of a sudden, hey, Padres took those 2 of 3, as Dave mentioned, and well, Cleveland's lost 7 of their last 10 all of a sudden, but they are still 10-4 in their last 14 at home and 11-4 in series openers at home. They've gone under in 6 straight games. You can comment here with the Tigers and the Guardians today. And see what we got. William starts us off with the Tigers. And Luis is on the Tigers as well. And let me see do I have the right line up there or close? Make sure of that, because I actually think, hasn't the move actually been to, okay, not significantly. It's about $1.20, $1.25, and the total is well, I think the total is definitely 7 over. This one's been this one got steamed to the under, and now we're looking at mostly I'd call it 7 over 20. So uh, just feels like bookmakers are confident that Carrasco will also have a decent start here, despite, and again, maybe at home, you just got to cut the guy some slack here. I mean, not every, you can't, well, I guess you could, but all right. Let me get back to the comments. So here with Ziggy, you did go under. We'll give him the 7.5. He knows it's going to get juiced here, but there's still some 7.5s, probably heavily juiced to 25 or 30 cents at this point. But Detroit here for Thomas. Fernando wants Detroit. Nathan mentioning, look, I like this better, right? I mean, Cookie is too easy. Although, Carlos Cookie Fiasco, how about that? That sounds like, what's that singer's name? Here's Tiger's first 5 run line for. I'm cracking myself up here. Lupe Fiasco. All right, you got Cookie Fiasco and Lupe Fiasco. Tiger's first 5 run line here. When I don't have a co-host, we get a little goofy. Detroit, they've gone over in 9 of their last 11 on the road. Dre here, what did he say? Tigers first 5 run line. Okay, Bob is on the under. Here's Thomas on the under. Carrasco's 4-12-1 in the first 5. So if anything, you think of the dynamic of it, right? A lot of, $1.25 for the game, $1.60 for the first 5, but all the stats are like, point to the first 5. And Eugene says, Skubal is, is he though getting hit right now? And Nathan, he likes the Tigers as well here, though. And Darren here, good morning, sir. Thank you. All right. Better make a call here in this one. I guess we didn't get a consensus out of it, so I'm going to take the Detroit Tigers to win this game. I think they can cushion it with Skubal here if the advantage is so great. Why not? Why won't they? Yeah, the bullpens will be totally flipped, right? When they, it could be 4-0 at the end of the 5th inning, and it could be 4-4 by the end of the 9th inning with the bullpens the way they are. With the Guardians, we know the Guardians have, I don't want to say head and shoulders, but a good half a run. Well, the Yanks too, we know, but really, no, not the Yankees. They're better, half a run better than everybody, pretty much. And Eugene on the Tigers as well. So, okay. Oh, it is a consensus. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Thomas. I didn't know we got there, but I thought it would be, quite frankly. I thought it. I know it because everyone on the bullpen. This one says Detroit money line. It says it right there, and it's not first 5. It's money line. So Darren also made us play there. Tigers first 5 and under 4.5 first 5. Okay, here we go. Reds and Braves with Green going up against Lopez here in this one. For Green, he's got a real sharp ERA of 1.02 in his last 3 starts. The Reds are just 1-4, however, with Green on the mound. The Reds have dropped 4 straight coming in here. They've won 10 of their last 15 series openers. The Braves and Lopez. Look, it can't be a fluke at this point this season. This guy's on top of his game. An ERA under 2 in his last 6 starts is pretty concurrent with his season form, if not a little better. Atlanta's 11-6 with Lopez on the mound. He's gone under in 13 of his 17 starts. The Braves, they're 11-5 in their series openers, and they've been a solid under here of late, going under in 18 of their last 24. Reds have gone over in 7 of their last 9. Here we go with, let's see. Ziggy here will start us off. He's on the Braves. Williams on the Reds. Trey says, give me the Braves first 5 with Lopez. He's got a 10-3-4 record. Green is 8-6-5 in the first 5. Luis is on the under. Thomas is on Atlanta. Bob says, I've got another under. Got another under here. This one, I don't think we rarely get a team steam consensus, and I saw Luis, I saw Bob. I mean, I don't know, I might be able to talk us into this one. I know the under is going to be very, very popular at the window for sure. It feels like in this game, given what the Braves are doing. The steam came in on the Reds, so there's another under here, and I kind of want to ease us onto an under, but I also got to point out, man, that 8 is just it's real nice right now to have this 8 here. Let's be quiet before they move it to 7.5, because I feel like this one is going to be pretty good. And let's see, is Jermaine on the under here in this one? Under looks good to Dave. I mean, I'll be willing to do it too. If it ends up as a consensus, I'll just take it with Team Steam, but it feels like a premium to me at 8. And the difference between 7.5 and 8 in a game like this is like basically taking it to 9. I mean, you get the push at 8. I understand that, but just feels like with this matchup, it's going to be very, very popular at the window. It feels like to me. All right, I will take here though. I do want to think that the Reds are going to have a chance to win this game though, and maybe catch Atlanta by surprise at this price. What is the run line here? Maybe I can grab a little Reds and save that. Oh God, $1.70. Well, can't do that. I'd have to take the Reds. Let me see here. All right. And Jermaine says he, with his matchups, he says you got to take a look at these, right-handed pitcher Braves against right-handers is a key number for him. So, I think that the Braves rank poorly actually in that category. I mean, I certainly think that with their offense. The righties, I have them ranked pretty low. I have the entire lineup ranked pretty low, but that's been the Braves' problem. I think has been their hitting. I think their pitching is doing an incredible job, and there's nothing wrong with them, right? Jermaine says he wants to see what the umpire. Yeah, we don't have umpire here on Monday, and this one, right? Just a couple of them. Feels like at this point with the wraparound series here. So, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the red. Let me see here. Oh, I'll take the under. I'm taking the under. Yeah, I'm taking the under. Let me take the under. This is a freemium today. Freemium here. Really do like this under. Look pretty strong in the chat as well. And this probably would have qualified. Shannon Moore joining us, my friend. Thank you. Great to see you. Okay, next up. Phillies and Twins with Ranger Suarez on the mound here, going up against Bailey Ober. Nice series here, man. Hey, could this be a World Series matchup? Yeah, both teams are playing pretty well. It'd take some things to happen, but Minnesota, you got to like their position here right now, 10 games over 500. For Ranger Suarez, he's been struggling here of late, a 7.89 ERA, 0-3 record in those games for Suarez. The Phillies have dropped 4 of his last 5 starts. They've actually lost 4 of their last 6 overall. For Ober, he's got a 2.7 ERA in his last 5 starts, 3-1 record. He's gone under in 6 of his last 9 starts overall. The Twins have dropped 4 of 5 coming in, but they're an underdog here at home against the Phillies. So let's see what the chat might do with this one, the Phillies and Minnesota. Minnesota's been a pretty nice underdog here of late. They've won 4 of their last 5 as a dog. And they have been hitting, especially these home games, man. These home games have been there have been some runs. Here's William on the Twins. Thomas is on the Twins. Nathan will take him first five here. Ober is 9, 8, and 3. Suarez is 12, 6, and 1. Juice is on the Twins. Fernando's saying something, is telling him Twins. Maybe it's a chat. Ziggy wants the under here. And Jermaine says the Phillies are mad right now. Well, what are they mad about, man? They're looking good. I mean, come on. Luis is on the Twins as well. Man, this feels like it's going to be a consensus play, and I'd say I'd be yeah. Wow. Oh, and Thomas says all the good sisters are playing Minnesota Twins money line. That feels like it could be a consensus play here for you guys. Look, this is the spot. Here's Dave also on Minnesota. Okay. Let me look at the market action because I'm sure the Sharps here. Oh, the Sharps are all on Minnesota. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm on Minnesota. Sharps are on Minnesota, so I'll be on them too. Don't have to tell me twice, chat. Yeah. Okay. I just, you know, look. I mean, I'm not saying that's a determining factor. I'm just saying when I look at going up against Suarez, if he's continued is on the road, so maybe he will be bad because otherwise, you'd think it's a pretty good matchup for Suarez here. Uh, you know, Minnesota, I'd say probably uh, top 10 lineup against left-handers. I don't know if you guys would agree with that, but I would think Suarez, maybe if it was at home, I would think his matchup could be okay against some of these guys. But all right, give me Minnesota. I'm down with Team Steam consensus here. I thought I didn't see that coming. I should have with a nice home dog here. And those are the ones we need to take. Ray Otachi's on it as well. Those are the ones we need to take. And my algorithm says Phillies, and I'd trust it if you guys weren't so hot on it. And the Sharps are clearly on it. I see plenty of moves, keeping this price down here. It's not even $1.35 anymore. I mean, that's another factor. I guess I got to pay all. I guess the books here got to pay all these people off, Chad, and give them this price. When you got a slow moving book like I do. Let me update the real price, and then not you guys can have them at plus 115, but there's no doubt I'll call it 115, but man, it might even be lower than that right now. And the total is 8/20, so even the total's been going lower, and I would expect it to be a low. I would expect this thing to challenge the total under, if I can say so myself. All right. I agree, Chad. I agree, and I think they will be, Chad. I think we got a sophisticated chat room here, and I probably wouldn't have roll with the Phillies if I didn't see them rolling with Phillies as an underdog here a little bit, and then it's clear to me the Sharps are going to be taking this underdog. It does. Maybe the Phillies will still be public. I don't know if I have any good percentage reads yet on the tickets. Let me see here. Yeah, tickets are heavy. The action's all on Philadelphia, so I feel good about this with the Twins. We'll go down fighting with this one. All right, next up, Brewers and Cubs. Got Myers here going up against Javier Assad. Brewers favored on the road, $1.20 total, 8.5 under 20. Or could be 8/15, 8/20 as well. It's teetering right there, but I am showing some books all the way up to 8.5 here at this point. The steam came in, widely reported steam on the Brewers and the under here. So widely reported steam, Brewers and under for the Brewers here in this matchup. for Myers. He's got a 3.5 ERA in his last 3 starts. The Brewers are 7-3 with Myers on the mound. In his last 10, they've gone over in 9 of his 13 starts. The Brewers have won 3 straight. They've gone over in 7 of their last 9. But nope, they have lost 8 of their last 11 series openers this season. For Assad, 5.5 ERA right now in his last 4 starts. The Cubs are 1-6 with Assad on the mound of late. Did have one start against Milwaukee in his career. A little bit of action. I don't know if it's negligible action. I'm not going to get into it. Cubs 9-5 in their last 14 games. Coming in, the Cubs off of that 2-1 thriller yesterday against Arizona. No, I was on the Diamondbacks in that one. That was 1-0. Arizona was winning. Cubs came back to tie, and then Cubs came back to win it. They've gone under in 6 straight at home, have the Cubs. They're just 3-9 in their last 12 home series openers. It's on the chat now to see what they're going to do with Brewers and Cubs. With here we go. Okay, it's going to be Brewers here with Fernando. Brewers first 5 in this one. Okay, I got you, Fernando. For Assad, Assad is 8-7-1 in the first 5. Myers 5-5-3. Williams on the Brewers, and are they still bad on? Are the Brewers still bad on Monday? Fernando is a true Brewers fan when he knows that they always lose on Monday. They are like the Boomtown Rats of Mondays. If anybody is anybody with me here, anybody with me in the Boomtown? Dave Dickens, are you with me in the Boomtown Rats? Thomas Lewis here likes the under. Trey Berry is here, and he likes the Brewers despite it being Monday. I think it's 9 straight losses on the road on Mondays. I'm not into those stats, but if you are, Mr. Tomatoes, Cubs are a last place team. They're doing terrible. You know, the pressure, if you're the Cubs, the pressure is always on. So, Luis on the Brewers here. Nathan says, yes, under 8.5. He'll lean to the Brewers. Ziggy will take the Cubs. Luis says, what was the play for the Twins game? Oh, sorry about that. I am on the Team Steam consensus play, Minnesota. Shannon's on the Brewers here. And Dave says, Dave's got Bernie sliding down the slide. Brewers are on the road, though, but we know what he means. He likes the Brewers to hit some home runs. And Bob's on the under. And, I think this is consensus moneyline Brewers. I think that is Thomas just talking into his phone. And, the AI word generator that it knows what you're going to say before you say it accidentally said his last name because he thought he was going to say Thomas Lewis, consensus moneyline Lewis, but it was Brewers. I think that's what it is right there. But there is some Cubs. Well, Ziggy's voting twice. Nobody went with the Cubs except Ziggy. So, okay, consensus money line to the Brewers here in this one today. Let me see if I'm going to join Team Steam. Look, the widely reported Steam did come in on the Brewers. For whatever reason, the Brewers don't win on Mondays. So, and I'll roll with Team Steam here. Let's go Team Steam. And take the Brewers. Hey, we're on the Brewers Team Steam, but I want to invite everyone to check out the videos of my man Bo Dunn here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. I saw Ron Crawford also with some picks here today as well. So check out our videos here. We got some more picks for you here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. All right. What it was, Jermaine, I don't want to repeat it again. These are the stats I don't necessarily, although I will say that, look, this one maybe you could look. Mondays on the road, the Brewers have lost 9 straight games. Now, I'm not one for day of the week stats necessarily, but I think Monday is kind of a different day. That in Monday road, there might be a little bit of something there, right? Because usually you're in the same type of role in your travel schedule and things like that. Now, Tuesday night game or something like that, maybe. And again, their patterns are still there. You're usually in the same point of a series. Here they're a little bit different on this weekend because of the holiday. I know some of the series are wrapping around, but uh, Monday road, you're coming out of another city usually. Uh, so there might be a little bit of something to that one. So I'll roll with team consensus, and we'll still take the Brewers. But I don't know if I'd go premium, and I wouldn't be because of that stat. But I think that those type there's a little something to that in the travel routines and things, and if anything, the Brewers. I think our Brewers fans know they kind of play to those weird stats a little bit. They are a quirky team. Ray goes the under. Ziggy says he thinks that's huge. I think it's more significant than others, right? And then like. What's another? Sometimes they say, oh, like they've won 10 straight Wednesday day games. Well, sometimes the Wednesday games are day and sometimes they're night. I don't know. All right. Let's appreciate you guys so much. Here's Dre with the under here, and this one will take team consensus here, and this one with the Brewers. Fernando set us off on that conversation. One of our Brewers correspondents. Thank you, Fernando. All right. Well, we've already traded Fetty here. At least Team Steam Chat did before the show, but he'll be back on the mound here for the White Sox today in their game against the Rangers. And Lorenzen here for Lorenzen. Rangers will be a big favorite here. I don't know why, other than playing the White Sox, but come on. The way the Rangers think this should be a pick 'em at this point. The Rangers can't get it together right now, but the White Sox are in one of their funks. Actually, Rangers have been stepping it up here of late. They've won 8 of their last 12 games coming into this one. Maybe, just maybe, I was a little bit down on them. Yes, right. Because what did we take yesterday in that game? Oh, Team Steam. We were on Baltimore in that game. I think it was pretty popular. It was not a consensus play, although Bo and I both agreed on it. Okay, I see. White Sox still have lost 10 of their last 11 coming into this one. Fetty, still good numbers, 2.7 ERA in his last 5 starts coming into this one. The White Sox have just won. We know they're bad. I almost feel like I'm wasting your time, but 1-15 in their last 6 in their road series openers. You guys, am I getting freaked out? Is there there's a giant bug flying on the screen on the tennis match, and I feel like it's right by my head. I mean, it's like landed on the lens and I'm tripping out. Okay. Composure regained. The Rangers come in here having won 8 of their last 12 overall. Lorenzen, a 5.19 ERA in his last 5 starts. Texas is 5-11 with Lorenzen on the mound this season. Fetty, we always come on here and rattle these White Sox bad statistics off, right? And stop after a few and just say fill in the blank. But the White Sox are 8-8 in the last 16 Fetty starts. So I guess maybe I could stop it there and see if that's enough to get you interested on the White Sox today here, maybe. Here we go with Ziggy on the Rangers, -1.5. Trey Berry, he wants under in the first 5. Thomas Lewis going under in this one. Darren wants White Sox first 5. Fetty is 11-6-2 in his first 5s. Lorenzen 9-4-3. Pretty good for Lorenzen, actually. 5 starts for Lorenzen in his career against the White Sox, a 2.5 ERA. Luis, White Sox run line. And let's see here. Dave says the Sox are horrendous, so he'll take the under, though. Shannon says, give me the White Sox run line. That's interesting. Plus a run and a half here. Probably a pretty good price. Let's see what it is. Minus $1.45. Jermaine likes the under here in this one. And Dre likes the under as well. The widely reported steam did come in on the over here. And Ziggy's, these guys are under pressure right now. The time, I think we keep saying the time is now, but it feels like the time is almost past in a way, doesn't it? All right, man. The White Sox, not only are they not coming close, they're not coming close. They're losing the run lines right now, too. And they're another, they've got the Monday Blues also. But again, I think it's pointed out in that record, right? So to show you, look, I don't have to make it too clear, but a lot of series start on Monday. So Chicago's got that kind of same dilemma. They've lost 12 straight games on Monday against American League teams. So those are the ones where you kind of break it down and you're like, does it really mean anything? Well, it's the same day of the week. So, all right. Let's see. The Rangers are actually down here to a decent price of $1. Well, it's $1.75 now at Bovada. I guess they'll just win the game. I'm going to take the Rangers. Big favorite on the money line. I'm going to lay some my big chalk play of the day, Count Chocula. And something just took a dive in the markets here, catching my attention too. Okay, next up, we'll get you out of here. You're almost done here with this short card. Diamondbacks and Royals. And the Diamondbacks on the road here with Diaz. Royals a 155 favorite. Royals have been putting it back together here a little bit of late. They've needed to. And the Diamondbacks come in here. Like I said, we went down 2-1 yesterday to the Cubs. The Royals, I had them as a premium pick winner in that run line win over the White Sox 4-1 yesterday. But again, we all were clicking here on the show with that under yesterday with Thorpe and Lugo. We all were going under in that one. And that was the tough part was getting the run line there because it was 2-1 for the longest time. I didn't think the Royals were going to get there, and they end up winning that one 4-1. All right, for Cole Ragans in this one, he's got a 3.23 ERA in his last 5 starts. Kansas City 7-4 in his home starts this season. They've gone under in 7 of their 9 starts with Ragans at home this season. The Royals have won 7 of 9, coming off that run against the White Sox. They're also 11-5 in their home series openers. They've gone under in 11 of their last 14 at home. For Diaz, he's had 2 starts so far, but been okay here. Not running deep, but a 1.5 ERA for Diaz. Does have a win in those 2 starts. Arizona comes in having won 10 of their last 15 games. They've gone over in 11 of their last 16 overall. Let's see here. Did I miss the White Sox plays, you guys, or were we just going slow on that? Did I blow it? Because I'm seeing Lamont there. I want to say hello to Lamont. And hope I didn't mess us up. There it is. I want to see Lamont. He's got an old play in there, but just want to say hello and welcome to Lamont today. I remember now. All right, here we go with this one. Hope I haven't screwed this up too bad here. Shannon's on the Royals. Ziggy's on the Royals. Darren's going first 5 under. Luis is on the Diamondbacks. Hello and welcome to Tyler Parrish. He's on the Royals money line today. Hello, Tyler. And Baltimore, Dre is on KC here. Mr. Tomatoes says Rangers should be an easy pick here. Yeah, that's what it was, Thomas. Thank you. I did take the Rangers, and that one is a big favorite. Uh, we look at this one though. Kansas City money line consensus play here in this one. Okay, I'll roll team steam. Let's do it. I know we're laying a big price here, but team steam play $1.57 right now at Bovada. But nobody's interested in Arizona, so team steam consensus here. That price is, I would not be getting involved in a premium. I think the numbers shake out Kansas City. I'm not sure that the Sharps are going to be interested in Kansas City today. I think they'll be all over Arizona, quite frankly, here today. But I'm willing to roll with Team Steam here and maybe fade the Sharps. To me, I don't think the Sharps are going to look anywhere but Arizona in this one. And, it's just me with an opinion, but that's why I'm here. There it is. Thomas said it. Consensus play, number 5, Kansas City. Dre says, give me the Diamondbacks and the over. Tyler went Rangers run line. Kwame Adobe joining us today. Always great to have Kwame stopping by. Next up, Red Sox and Rockies with Tanner Houck going up. Here's Austin Gomber. It looks like today we get our Gomber in this one. I know we went over. No, we actually knew Feltner was pitching yesterday, so we got the Gomber stats here: 4.5 ERA in his last 3. I didn't have to change my notes from yesterday. Gomber, a 4.5 ERA in his last 3 starts. Colorado 2-6 in the last 8 with Gomber on the mound. The Rockies with a little bit of a run here. I know we tried to take him yesterday, and the Giants did get the better of him. Here, I did have a premium pick winner on the under with the Giants and the Rockies yesterday. The Red Sox come in with a 3-game losing streak right now. Houck has a 5.88 ERA in his last 5 starts, but it just always gets run support. Boston's won 9 of his last 10 starts for Tanner Houck, and they've gone under in 5 of their last 6 on the road. So they must be winning every game 4-3 or 5-4, back and forth, I guess. Red Sox here, they've gone under in 7 of their last 10 games. Rockies have gone under in 8 of their last 9 at home, and none of these games are coming close to any kind of Coors Field numbers, it feels like right now. Coors Field games are averaging basically 10 runs exactly this season. But not in the last 2 weeks, last 10 games here, obviously. Red Sox seem to beat up on bad teams, but still got to lay a bit of a price here now at $1.65 here. At least we can get it down to. If you're interested in the Boston discount, you'll get it today. Boston has won 9 of their last 10 games on the road against teams under 500. Let's see what you guys have. All right, here we go. With Tyler wants to go over in this one. Trey Berry's got Colorado. Thomas is going with Colorado, and Ray wants Rockies first 5 money line. Gomber's 9-6-3 in the first 5. Houck is 11-6-2. Ziggy's going to lay it here. Juice has got to lean to the Rockies. And Lamont's asking about that Tampa Bay game. I went with the under, Lamont. Luis is on the Rockies. Kwame is going 20 units on the Rocks. And Eugene says give him the Red Sox. He's gotten the Rockies getting tattooed. Bob's on the Rockies. Has anyone ever seen Eugene Hill and Mike in the same room? Here's a Rockies first 5 run line. I mean that as a compliment, Eugene. Here's the Rockies' first 5 run line and full game money line. He wants under as well. I mean, I can't stop going under in Rockies games at this point. It's just a matter of what you guys are going to do and what's going premium, it feels like to me. Now, I know the Red Sox are beating up on these bad teams, but are they going to pound them? Here we go, and we've got a few more here. Darren, first 5 run line, full game money line for the Rockies and under. And Jermaine says, you got Gomber in here, you got the lefty. So he'll go Colorado. Yeah, I mean, that's just it, right? And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that Coors Field maybe that'll help them, but again, Red Sox against left-handers. What are they were like 10-15 2 weeks ago, or a week ago or so. 12-17 against lefties now. So, all right. Dre going over. Shannon, Red Sox first 5. And Dave says Red Sox got shell-shocked yesterday. Hey, where is shell-shock? Whatever happened to shell-shock? Shell-shock. And with all those homers last night, even I got bored. Too much offense. Okay. Lamont says his best bet is Boston. Tyler says a terrible matchup. What do we do? Okay. Looks like nothing too special from you guys here, but I'll take the Rockies on. Well, what is the run line? I'll add the run line. Oh man, it's a pick 'em on the run line. Give me the Rockies. Another run line pick here in this one. Look, I'm probably sneak in another under total here. I would think, but we'll see. Astros taking on the A's here. The swinging A's, man. What's the totals? 8. Total should be 18. Well, it's 8.5 now. I know this one's getting moved up by all the squares like me who think all of a sudden this is going to be, you got the A's, the best offense in baseball. Pretty much. A's come in here winning right now 9 of their last 15, man. Break them up. They've gone over in 5 straight. We know they're crushing it. Hoagie Harris has been awful. 5.71 ERA in his last 4 starts. He'd gone under in all those, but that was before we had an Oakland offense right now like this. Now, there will be with Arrighetti, you don't have, maybe one of Houston's good pitchers coming in here. He's been okay, 4 ERA in his last 4 starts. He's gone under in 4 of his last 5. The Astros have gone under in 4 of their last 5. Astros have won 7 of their last 8 series openers, and they've won 6 of their, I mentioned they won 6 of their last 9 overall. A's are actually 8-4 in their last 12 series openers, home or road, doesn't matter. So A's are a pleasant surprise right now. I don't think anybody is thinking they're just a measly 40-win team at this point. Yeah, they'll go back to their losing ways, but it's been fun to see this swinging A's. Let's get some comments maybe from the chat here, and can they keep it up? And factor in as a spoiler here in the American League West with this race. Luis says, oh, give me the Astros. I know everybody's going to come back on the Astros here. I can't make a big funny thing here with the A's, I guess, against this team, huh? Ziggy wants to go under in this one. Dre's going over. Tyler says, give him Astros and over. Shannon says, way over. He's like me. I'm not calling us square, Shannon. We just watched the A's mash. Here, Thomas says, oh, give me the under. Dave goes over. There is no consensus here. Darren says, give me the first 5 over. Houston's looking pretty good too, man. Especially when they're on the road against weak teams. So that makes it kind of tough. But Steam came in on the over. I'm going over here, of course. Look, at 8, it was a premium. All my computer models are pointing to 9 because I started, I got one of those you just put in what you think. It's not some scientific running it through. It's me entering in the what I think of each team, and then it crunches it, right? It's like a cruncher. Does anybody use a cruncher? And then maybe I'm rating the A's too high, but I'll go over here with this offense right now against Arrighetti. Maybe you throw in one of these one of these veteran Astros, I'd be thinking different. All right, nothing there. Next up, Angels and Mariners with Anderson here on the road against uh, Mariners and Miller here with $1.65 for Bryce Miller, and the total 7.5 under -15, maybe even -20 in a few spots here at this point. With these Angels, man, there's no hope in sight for this organization. All right. For Miller, he's been pretty good here. A 2.16 ERA in his last 3 starts, and the Mariners have went 6-3 with Miller on the mound in his last 9. They've gone over in 9 of his last 13 games. Seattle, a little bit of a tough run here over the weekend, but they were able to get that win yesterday over the Astros. I went under in that one. Kept rolling with these unders with the Mariners. It was a pick here on the show, but it ended up being 6-4. A rare high scoring game because the Mariners gone under in 4 of their last 5. They've dropped 5 of their last 6 games coming in. The Angels have lost 4 of their last 5 series openers. So Miller's had a couple of good starts against Anaheim in his career, just 2 starts and a 0.82 ERA. Here's Ziggy on the Mariners. Bob's on the under. Tyler says, give me the Mariners on the run line. Dre wants Mariners run line. Dave says, Mariners. A lot of Mariners support here. Maybe the situation. I mean, you can get down to $1.55 here at a couple of books. So I think this is Team Steam, Mariners run line. Best track Team Steam, Mariners run line. I don't know. I'm trying to interpret what Thomas said into his phone. Fast track Team Steam, consensus play Team Steam, Mariners run line. All right, let's do it. Consensus play Mariners, lay it against the Angels today. There's some run line here in the chat as well, but we'll keep it. We need to get these wins here after yesterday. We need some wins, and if we're going to get chalky tonight, let's just type what it wants. Just says what it wants. All right. I'm gonna get Thomas. I don't know. Maybe he probably has a state of the art phone. Who am I kidding? Oh, okay. Here's our breaking news here with our final game, right? With River Ryan. That's right, River Ryan. He's starting tonight for the Dodgers, making his major league debut here against Blake Snell. And just like I said, what the Dodgers needed. Look, all kidding aside, we make fun of the Dodgers. I make fun of the Dodgers, but they've been hit hard with these guys, and to be where they're at right now, certainly in fine position here, and now going to get Kershaw back, and get some of these guys back here like Tyler Glass now here. We'll see River Ryan if he stays up here moving along, but we'll see. The right-hander comes in here. Did have an injury, I believe, to start the campaign this season. It kept him out, but still the Dodgers' number 4 prospect overall. And again, for me, the Giants on the road, I can't. Look, we've got to find our spots, certainly, with the Giants, if you can. They won it yesterday against the Rockies. I tried to fade them a little bit. They are a dog here, I get that, but they are really bad on the road. I did have a premium pick winner on the under yesterday in this one, or with the Giants, with that Giants Rockies game. I'm gonna make it clear. But all right, for Snell here, his numbers aren't that great either. We know that. right now, 2 starts off of the. Oh no, that's what it was. His numbers are good, but only since coming off the injured list. Right, he's been perfect actually in his 2 starts so far, going 12 innings and not allowing a run. Don't ignore. Maybe you want to ignore the season stats right now for Snell. The Giants are 4-1, last 5 with Snell on the mound, but again, it's just been 2 starts off the injured list. San Francisco has lost 7 of their last 11. They've gone under in 5 straight. For the Dodgers, they have a 3-game winning streak right now, and they've gone over in 8 of their last 10 games at home. Dodgers, let me see here. Here come your comments here. Giants have covered 5 straight as a run line dog. Okay, here we go. Luis says, give me the Giants and the over. And Dave's got the over as well. Trey says, give him the over. Ray likes the under. And Ziggy says, Snell always pretty strong against the Dodgers. Yeah, 5-1 record. Wow. That is good. I mean, certainly has had a lot of. Snell. Okay, I guess. Okay, Snell. Am I reading that? Am I reading that right? Oh, good ERA versus the Dodgers. Okay, gotcha. Let me look that up. Actually, what is his ERA against the Dodgers? 13 starts, 2-2, and a 2.59 earned run average. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that's great against LA, and he's certainly going to be, in form. It feels like that rest did him well. Tyler going with the Dodgers here. All right, not much from you guys to wrap up the show. I don't know if we have anything too solid here. Almost want to try this rookie here a little bit. Ziggy going under. I'm going to take a little market action here. Maybe it'll sway me one way or the other. Yeah. Okay. Nothing against you guys and your unders in here with Ray and Ziggy. I'm gonna try the over here in this one with the Yankees and the Dodgers. After watching that Dodger power display, they actually put me to sleep yesterday. Watch. That's where you get it, you guys, because soon it's going to be NFL. We're not going to be able to sleep. If I want to take a little nap at 6:30 p.m. on a Sunday night, no one's going to stop me. So thank you guys for joining me here on the Morning Steam. We got Summer League tonight. I'll just go over the line. I do not have a play at this point, but I think I will have a premium in the Summer League game because I only have one play right now. I'm going to save it because, I did find my stride at the end of Summer League. I might have wiped out all the couple of L's we had early on and gotten a little bit of a roll here this weekend in Summer League. So I think we'll have the winner tonight in the game between Miami and Memphis. Memphis is a favorite by 2.5. And the total is 186. There are also, if you're interested today, one international exhibition, Olympic exhibition. You can check out Team USA. They're taking on Germany. I'm sure they'll lose that one after that game against South Sudan. And we'll be ready to go here at the Olympics, this weekend. So they'll be firing up on Saturday. So one last tune-up here for Team USA against Germany. They're favored by 15.5, and the total 190.5. The Summer League game is Memphis by 2.5, total 186.5. Thank you to Trey. Have a great day as well. And appreciate everyone for joining me here on the Morning Steam. Hey, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and use promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages, including mine. On Monday here, I'll have premium picks in Major League Baseball. I'm coming off a pretty nice day here yesterday with an 8-3 record. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I'll probably roll pretty heavy tonight in the major leagues, at least 5, if not 7, maybe half the card here the way I'm going. And we'll keep it rolling here at Tony'sPicks.com. If you want to check out one day with me, I'd love it. You want to grab a 3-day, a 7-day. Remember, when you subscribe to my picks, you're not, I never buy those touts. You're supporting me here on the channel. The only way I'm going to keep coming back is if I pick winners for you and you guys keep subscribing to the picks. Enjoy you guys tremendously, but this is what makes me come around here and stick around. Anybody can go to the window and just bet their games, but I like coming here with you guys. So here it is. You got 6 consensus plays here: Cardinals money line, Tigers money line, Twins money line, Brewers money line, Mariners money line, Royals money line. And I know that who was it said in the chat? Bob Martin said he is going to put the $100 on the consensus plays. So here it is, a 6-teamer, I think is what he's going to end up with. We'll be rolling big. I don't know what we're going to do, but hopefully we all get a bunch of, maybe he'll send us some food or something. Thank you to Dave as well, to Ray, to Lewis. Just want to say thank you, everyone. We got a chance here today. Fast show. So, all right. I don't know. Do we have any other sport? I got some tennis maybe here. A little quick tennis play or two. I'm firing away in clay court action. This is some of the lowest level of, still we're talking ATP, we're talking WTA, but we're in Atlanta this week, so that's pretty good. Maybe how about some Atlanta action here? I know I got my plays going, so if I can get them out to you here a little bit. I'm not going to. Okay, that's it. That's it for the morning steam. You guys, thank you. Catch you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. Catch you on Tuesday. More morning steam with the crew for Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Ramon Scott. So long.
Where real game is sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get situated and listen to the picks. And it goes a little something like this.